Welcome Virgo to my channel in Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny and I'm here to get a message out to the collective of Virgo. So my goal is to raise the collective consciousness, to make us more aware of who our true soul being is, like who we really are deep down inside. Because once we are reborn or come to Earth, we forget all that. So it's a whole journey through life is to figure out our mission, who we really are down to our soul level, and to connect to that. So it's like a journey the whole life. That's what we're searching for. We're all searching for what makes us complete, whole, and all that. So with that, the messages that I brought through this month so far, I did the week-to-week energy, and then I did the monthly May, how we're connected to relationships. So I thought, how can I bring that to, for us to be our best version of ourselves. So sometimes it can be a little shadowy because we do have to see, that's what people try to avoid, the uncomfortable things, the painful things. But deep down, we have to uncover like layer by layer. We have to uncover what through life we've gotten, all those traumas and hurts and pains. We have to push through that. That's why they always say, that you have to push through your fear, because those are not comfortable and they can be scary. So we have to push through that. So I figured this reading is going to be about, I'm going to pull out all these cards, and this is a warning because it could trigger some of you, but some of the things might come out that might not be comfortable. Some things that are not our best, or things we're facing or anything like that. But we do have to, like I said, pull back the layers to get, we can't maybe not change it all the way, but we can get a little more comfortable with it and realize it and stop burying it or denying it, and knowing, what it is that triggers us, so we can get past that, so we can get back to that soul level. So we're going to go ahead and dive right on in. These are mostly oracle cards. Like I said, some of them can be triggering because some of them are a shadowy aspect. And maybe with those layers peeled back, we can see what actually is blocking us, we're sabotaging ourselves, things that we have to address. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. Like I said, they're mostly oracle, and they're going to be some things that can help, like what crystal you can use to help with those energies that we got through the other readings, what chakras we can work on, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, and then at the end I'm just going to use a couple of tarot cards, maybe just to see if there's any guidance or anything else that Spirit wants to bring through. So the first card we're going to use is this Wild Unknown Archetype card, and this is one of the decks that can be a little triggering. It's a nice deck here, these circles. So let's go ahead and see what's going to come out for Virgo. We're channeling through Spirit to see what needs to come out. And one big thing we need to do is trust Spirit. Spirit is always, Spirit, universe, God, however you relate, is always trying to give us guidance, but also, being real and saying, hey, you need to take a look at this, So we're going to see what Spirit brings out. So Spirit, what do you want to bring out for the collective sign of Virgo for this May 2021? What's going to come out for Virgo? Ooh. These are a little bit awkward, so if I don't have it ever come out, a few shuffles, I'll just lay them out and pull one. Because I don't want a whole bunch of them coming out. Right, Spirit? What do you want to come out for Virgo, Spirit, please? Okay, so it's this one. Okay. So we have the Vision, and we had this for another person, another collective. Can't remember exactly who. Was it Cancer? I'm not sure. Take a look at this card. You can see there's two owls on the side, hands on top and bottom, and then the color in the middle. So it's kind of like, your shadows might engulf you, hold you kind of hostage, but inside here's this beautiful soul, this beautiful rainbow of who you really are, right? And this is the wisdom we kind of gain, right? And it's interesting that the trees are kind of bare, so this kind of encases us, but inside we have this beauty, our inner beauty, who we really are. So let me go ahead and get the message on that. I got to find my book. Where's my book? Okay. All right, so this number is 55, Roman numerals there. Not sure if you guys all remember that in school. 55. All right, so we have the Vision. All right, this is an interesting deck. If any of you do pick up decks, this is a nice one. Okay, so this says the Vision, and it says, the dream, the imaginer, and the revealer. It is said that we each are born with unique vision, a destiny toward which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we are born. Exactly, that's what I was saying. See, we forget about it and we have to go searching for it through our whole life here on earth. A destiny toward which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we're born. Thus, we are sent in on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away, yet it guides. It appears in strange dreams and surreal images, seemingly unattainable and perpetuous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world and its synchronicities. We walk through the doors into wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit an energy more potent than any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting, lacking meaning. Bring back the mystery, bring back the dreams. Okay, so on each side of this page, we have other things, so I'm going to read them too. You can gauge how connected you are to your vision by how tired you are, since the vision feeds us energy. It affects our life force and vitality. And then the other side says here, look at art you loved when you were young. Listen to old records and poems. These are all ways to activate the vision. So, because when we're first born, we do have more of a memory of it, but then children, that's why children can be connected more to spirit and see things that we don't, because it kind of dims as we get older. We kind of get more earthbound and then the last here, it says, when it's light, there's potent imagination, synchronicity, and trust. But when it's dark, when we're dark, it's disconnected from art and dreams, listless, aimless. And then if you want to go deeper, it says to actually Twin Peaks, I don't know if that's a book, I know it's a show, but Twin Peaks by David Lynch, and The Dream by Frida Kahlo. So you might want to check those things out. So you're getting this vision, so some kind of searching for that, what we had before we were born, like our true meaning, our purpose, our soul, like I was saying in the beginning. So that's the one you got. So with that, excuse me, let me just get a drink. So with that, Virgo, you might be thinking like there must be more meaning to life, like feeling that really, or you might be feeling, I know there's more meaning somehow, however it resonates with you. So we're going to get a card from the Spirit Messages for Virgo. All right, Spirit, what message do you want to bring out for the sign of Virgo at this time? Oops, well that's way too many. Can we just get one, maybe two cards, please, Spirit? What do you want to bring out for Virgo? With this vision, what you want to bring out with Virgo? Okay, still too many. Okay, so we have this one. We have listen. You have to willing to be listened and really want to understand someone. And now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. Okay, so that's kind of like the action speaks louder than words. Really listening to what they are saying, because not everybody says everything, or they might say things that aren't exactly true because they've had to go through their things too, like their dramas and hurts through life that's maybe guarded them, made their perception a little bit differently. So really listening to someone, and picking up on those cues, having that intuitive sense of what they are really feeling compared to what they're saying or doing. So there's this, like, not to talk too much or talk over everybody or tell all your problems. Really listen to people that are in your life or the situation or whatever. Picking up on those things that they're not saying, kind of too, Just like our pets, they can't talk to us, but we're looking at their expressions, how they're acting, things like that. So really, being in tune with that. So now we are going to get a life purpose. Let's get a life purpose card and see what comes out. This could be something maybe like as a hobby you want to do. Maybe you can check out. Maybe Spirit's just telling you if you have never had any interest in it. Maybe it'd be something that would help you, guide you through your life journey here. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo, please. May 2021. What's coming up for Virgo? So we have teaching. It's so interesting because a lot of the same, like different signs get the same messages. So I think as a collective, these are things like a lot of us need to do. But this is teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So there could be some like side thing that you're doing with teaching. You could have your own teacher you're teaching, Sunday school or actual school being a teacher. So some kind of teaching you would be good at, or would be good for you, for your soul. So, raising the consciousness of the younger kids, So that's your message for that one. Some of you might be wanting to explore teaching. Some of you might be a teacher. So however that resonates with you. But there's some aspect that, you would be really good and it would be healing for you or whatever to teach children. So, okay, so we got those cards. Let's get the Law of Attraction card. Let's get a Law of Attraction card for Virgo at this time, please. Law of Attraction card. Okay, so we have visualization. So something about visualizing things. Let's see what the back of the card says. This is their Law of Attraction card. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. So, just really thinking inside your head, maybe making a vision board of what you want to do. That might be good for you, making a vision board, putting up your goals, your intentions. So then you can see it on a daily basis and it's still like in your mind, you're thinking about that every day. So visualization. Now we're going to get one of these Soul Truth cards. Soul Truth cards for Virgo at this time, May 2021, to help out here. Let's see what this one comes up with. Am I on the right path? So some of you might be really exploring what you're supposed to be doing right now, or making a decision. Do I want to go back to school? Do I want to change jobs? Some kind of maybe unsettledness that that you need to still do some more. Let's see what it says with this. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract and that you're currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you don't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul action is search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So that might be, again, with that vision board, fueling your next steps. If you put out, laid out a detail, because, there's so many other distractions in life, responsibilities, things like that can get us off track, so, and then almost sometimes we lose track of what we're even supposed to be doing. And then we look back later like, hey, I was supposed to be doing that a few months ago, and somehow this all came in. I mean, yes, we are going to have things come up, little bumps in the road and things like that, but this might help you. So, Spirit is saying you're on the right track, but make that vision board. You might be just getting a little sidetracked, okay? Really listen to people because you might get some signals. Maybe look into teaching, or you might even have just like I said, like a voluntary thing where you're helping kids. So, all right, so we got those cards. Let's get our Shaman Healing card. Shaman Healing card. For Virgo, May 2021. Shaman Healing card, please. Okay, well, this one seems to work out. And we have transformation. So you are in the midst of a transformation. I mean, we transform every day, hopefully, unless we stay stuck and don't go for anything. But, especially with that full moon in Scorpio that was just last week, that's a lot of transformation energy. So you're being pushed to go forward with this instead of, holding back. Go with the flow, keep transforming. You're on the right track. You just got to stick to those goals and have that vision, okay? So there's that one. Now we're going to get one of these 4 agreement cards for you, Virgo. So far, no shadowy, but, we might have a couple other cards here. So this one says, don't take anything personally and relinquish self-importance. This is like, you have to, it's kind of like a balance, because we have to be us first and think about ourselves, set up boundaries, stay on our path, things like that. But you also can't be thinking it's all about me. You also have to think about the collective, So, other people, we all are here with a special purpose. We all have uniqueness. We all are important. So it says personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. So also too, I'm getting this because I know a lot of people do this, including myself, is if somebody treats you badly, does something to you, hurts you, or whatever, we always, that can be like a ego thing, especially, but it also can be a, a past trauma that triggers us, but not taking it like, oh, it must be me because they did that to me. They must not like me. They must not want me. I might not be good enough. Do not take things personally, okay? Don't do that, because everybody else is on their journey. They've all had like little triggers or some trauma, or they're still trying to figure out their path, vision back to what they are. So don't take anything personally. It's not all about you, okay? There's a whole big collective out there. All right, so before I get the angel and goddess cards, I'm going to go ahead and get these. These can be triggering because these are the therapy flashcards, because you see they have like codependence, distance technique. Please take them if they resonate. Really be true to yourself if it is, because like I said, we do have to face our shadows, because it's just like if you were an alcoholic or had a drug addiction, that the more we deny it, the less we can recover from it and get off of that. So acceptance is the first step to uncover things and to be able to heal it and move on. So they may not, because I only am channeling for certain Virgos, but if this comes up, really take a look and see. Because sometimes we see things in other people, but we don't see them in ourselves. So we're going to pull these, and like I said, they could be a little triggering. So just take that in mind. We're going to go ahead. These are so big that I'm just going to do them this way, and then I'm just going to cut the deck. We're going to get 2 of these cards, okay, Virgo? Let's see what comes out. So the first thing that we have is insecurity, which we kind of all have that. Things trigger things. We start getting in that lower vibration and doubt. Things happen that we feel like we're not good enough. But some insecurity is coming out here. So it says insecurity is a lack of assurance and confidence combined with feelings of uncertainty and underprotectedness. Most of us, if not all, neurotic self-destructive behaviors derive from insecurity. So most of the psychological or issues always end up coming from insecurity first, right? So it induces these characteristics: timidity, self-criticism, fantasies of confidence, self-sabotage, withdrawal from participation, lack of entitlement, nail-biting, and poor posture. Okay, and it says, I can't let you in just because of your insecurity. So, that's interesting, nail-biting. Huh. But anyway, so of course, we can sabotage ourselves. We can stay stagnant because of fear. So is there any insecurity coming up with you right now so that you need to try to work through or deal with, build that confidence back up? So that's the first card. We're going to get another one more for you. And this one's journal. So it says journal, to write on a regular basis in dedicated paper repository about one's emotions, growth, rage, shame, joy, dreams, sex life, inner children, adultery, wishes, secret loves, personal inventories, daily routines. Characterize those who journal. Writer's callus on middle finger or dominant hand, need to be alone for regular periods of time. Prediction of cafe self-awareness. Those who should journal: rejection of therapy, lack of self-awareness, inability to recall dreams. You see, I journal in this book every day to help sort through my feelings. Yes, so a big message here that maybe you should journal in some way. To write those feelings down. It could be even writing your gratitude, what you're grateful for, just writing those feelings down. So there's some call for some of you to work on insecurities, and the others is journaling. We're going to get one more. I don't think I've done 3 for everybody yet. I'm going to do it for you, Virgo. All right. Coping mechanism. So there's some need to look at some kind of coping mechanism you have. Are you, is it not your best what you're doing as a coping mechanism? Coping mechanisms can be just about anything. So let's read this card. Learn ways conscious and unconscious, which enable the individual to get through emotional, stressful situations and maintain internal consistency while adjusting to our living within a particular environment. Characteristics are unvarying behaviors in varying circumstances, childlike shutdown during stressful moments, odd but consistent reactions to certain situations, inability to handle emergencies, internally consistent life views that cleave from reality, traumatic life background masked by seemingly high levels of function. Does anybody have a good coping mechanism for this situation? So, that can even be like trying to control situations or people. Of course, they could be, drugs and alcohol, anything, isolating yourself, whatever it is, whatever your coping mechanism is. Some of you need to take a look at that because it might not be serving you well. So, those are your 3: insecurity, journal, and coping mechanisms. So, all right. Now we're going to go ahead and get a angel advice card here. Angel message, whatever. This is for Virgo, May 2021. What angel wants to come out for Virgo, please? What angel wants to come out? Okay, so we have this one. And it says Divine Order, Archangel Ragiel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So you might be having some delusions about something, not seeing things clearly, in a dreamy state, fog. So everything's working out the way it should. You just need to see what the reality is. And usually Virgos are pretty realistic. So, all right, now we're going to get a goddess card for you. Goddess card for Virgo. What goddess wants to come out and help Virgo for May 21? We have Dana, which is High Priestess. And it says, you have divine knowledge that can help you through your spiritual teaching. So that's interesting that it has teaching because you got that teacher. So you have the knowledge. So, step into this High Priestess power. Be your goddess. All right, let me see what else ones I haven't done yet. All right, so we have a few more. I'm going to get a Believe in Your Magic card or something like that. I think that's what it's called. The Magic in You. I don't know. Let's do one of these cards for you, Virgo. Let's see what's coming out. Oops. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These cards, I always forget, and I start shuffling them really intensely, and they're so slippery. Whatever this material is so slippery. Please message for Virgo, please. There we go. Well, that's it. Flower, be honest with yourself. Yeah, see? And didn't we just have something about, you have the divine knowledge help through spiritual teaching. I think it was this one. Let's see. Look past the illusion and underlying order. And then this one says, be honest with yourself. So there might be something that you're burying down deep, don't want to acknowledge or something. Be honest with yourself. And you know what? I'm going to read the book and see if there's any little extra message on this one. Let me find my book. I have them back here somewhere. Okay, so it is flower. So let's go ahead and see what this flower is about. It's kind of like you're coming to bloom. So like if you're hiding something, it's stunting your blooming to who you could really be or your real true self. Let's say what it says. Be honest with yourself. Flower, be honest with yourself. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. Yeah, there's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself, it may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. So, yeah, there's something that you're either denying, ignoring something. So, really look at that, okay? All right, so now we are going to get a color card. See if any of the colors are important to you right now, Virgo. Let's see what the message is. What's this message, please, Spirit? For Virgo, 2021, May. So now we have gray. Learn to see in your body. So that's interesting. Learn to see in your body, gray. All right. What number is that? 29. So I'm getting almost like this going within and trying to keep yourself hidden, not facing something. It's interesting. I don't know why. Okay. Gray indicates blockages in your body and your aura, providing information about your mental, emotional, and physical state. Use gray to give you an alternative point of view and provide you with strength when dealing with challenging situations that you feel hopeless. The gray ray is a magnifying glass to blocked areas in your body. So that is maybe something you're keeping hidden, like I said. So, you might want to work with the color gray, right? And it says, visualize or sense a gray ray, then ask to be assist with your scanning your body for dysfunctions. So there's something with gray. Like I'm getting also, how they say, the world isn't all black and white. The gray is in between. So it's like something within you. You might try to be masking or it's blocked. So, maybe work with that. Work with some energy that can unblock that. Like it said, maybe use a gray light. To come in while you're meditating and then disperse like smoke out of your body, like releasing it. Okay, so now we're going to get a self-care card to see what might assist you. Oh wait, first let's do the kitty cards. We're going to do the kitty cards first. See what kitty's coming through to give you some support messages. What message is coming through for Virgo this May 2021, please? Spirit, what kitty is coming through? Finding the garden. Meet Gala. Her peculiar flowers bloom in the sun of nurturing love and care. In tucked away corner of the forest, she planted a few precious seeds. For months, she watered the earth and sang patient love songs. Above the surface, nothing appeared to be happening. Two of the other kitties didn't understand why she spent so much time in the overlooked spot. Eventually, delicate emerald tendrils peeked out of the soil. Gala loved and protected them until wondrous blossoms burst forth. What seeds can you nurture in your heart? What garden are you trying to grow? What I find so very interesting is that you get this flower in reality, and then you had this gray. Like the flowers were like taking forever to bloom, but she still kept tending to that garden. Even though people were telling her, why are you doing that? They're not even sprouting. But she persisted, right? So that's beautiful. I love that. Look at that little kitty. And then this one kind of wanted to come out too, which is interesting too because it is gray. It's kind of grayish, right? This one's perfection. Meet Calico, the maven of purification. I'm sorry. Why do I always want to say perfection? Purification. Okay, that was a message right there because some of you are trying to be perfect. You can't be perfect. Accept those flaws that you have. That makes you uniquely you, Virgo. I know we all want to be our best, but you can't be best to everyone. You have to be best for yourself, right? And then whoever your authentic best self, flaws and all, your beautiful flaws and all, the right people will align to you and love you, okay? So, purification. Meet Calico, the maven of purification. She shows up in life when it's time to let go of everything that no longer serves us. Long ago, she used to be a sad little kitty and believed that was just who she was. When she realized that sadness was not her at all, but a heavy cloak she had been wearing for much too long, she let the cloak drop off her shoulders and felt as light as air. Now she is simply pure being. What old beliefs, stagnant energy, or unhealthy habits can you toss to the wind in order to set yourself free? Yes! Oh my gosh, that just seems like it fits so in with this message. All right, so you don't have to be perfect, Virgo, Be beautifully, uniquely flawed you, okay? All right, so now we're going to get a care card. And and I'm also getting like let your own flowers bloom. Like that uniqueness of you come through, okay? Show your true colors. As long as we're not hurting other people. You know what I mean. And then we have rest. So you might need to, go within and rest a little bit. Take some time for yourself. Maybe you're working too hard. Maybe you're too stressed. Something like that. So do that. Okay, now we are going to get a essential oil card. These are the essential oil cards. Sometimes oils do come out. Sometimes they don't. There'll be something silly. But whatever spirit wants to bring out to you, let's see what's going on. So we have Maluka, and this is evolution. So we have the trigger statement. Things will never change. That's the trigger statement. And then your true statement is, I attract only what is for my highest good. The imbalances in relationships that have been keeping you down are no longer needed and you're ready to transform. So again, something about transformation, and not letting things that aren't aligned with you hold you down like that anchor. Okay, we're gonna get one more. Okay, well that one flipped over. There we go. We have lavender, so you might want to work with some lavender essential oil or some incense. The message is balance, and here's the trigger statement. It says, "No one understands me." And then the true statement is, "I ask for what I need." From a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you. So again, this could be trying to pretend someone you're not, trying to be perfect, and then wondering like why everybody's not aligning to you. Show your authentic true self. Let your true colors come out. Bloom your own flower, okay? So that's that message. Let's see what else we have. Do we have any other ones? Okay, I think we only have a few more. I'm just scanning around to make sure I used all the cards. Yeah, okay. So now we are going to get a daily healing card for you. For Virgo, May 2021. Daily, oh, here we go. Ooh, we have two. Okay, so we'll take them. So this one first says, devote yourself to discovering the highest truths. Yes, especially within you. And it's interesting that because you had that vision. Devote yourself to finding the highest truths. Okay, that's that card. And then this one that fell out says, you are an eye. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. You have delving into those aspects and accepting them, not trying to be perfect. Accept the whole full you, shadows and all, right? It doesn't mean you don't try to work on them and get them better and heal them, but you show all of you, your unique, flawed, beautiful you, okay? That's that message. Okay, now we are going to get a crystal card and a chakra card. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what crystals that might be beneficial to you. This one, for some reason, is edging out. Nirvana quartz. I think someone else got this. Nirvana quartz. I'm not even sure if I know what that is. What is there anything else? Any other crystals for Virgo for the month of May? Okay, so we have that one. So we have purpurite and Nirvana quartz. And honestly, I don't know how easy these are to find, but those are the ones coming out. So we're going to go ahead and see. See if we can find them. Okay, so this purpurite, this is what it's for. All right, so it is the curse clearer. Huh, interesting. So maybe some of you deep down think like, oh, my life is just cursed or something like that. This is the curse cure. Interesting enough. Extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. So yeah, I'm getting maybe like that drained energy from other energies around you. Maybe it's blocking things for you or something. Purpurite grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. Okay. Yes, that self-destructive and self-limiting. Like if you're shooting for perfection and think you're not worthy enough. Yeah. All right. So it says, energizing the physical and mental bodies. It overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Self-understanding, old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mirrored in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curse or ill-wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. The divination is, be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. Healing insight, the past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. Frequency is earthy, which is Virgo, very good. Chakra, past life, soul star, and stellar Galloway, base timing spring, which is now, and soul path being a lineage breaker. Yep, so breaking some of those energies, to clear some of those energies. Okay, now we have this Nirvana quartz. Let me go back and find this Nirvana quartz. Okay. So this is for enlightenment. And you are like doing some transitioning. So Nirvana quartz assists in stepping off the karmic wheel, bringing light and bliss consciously. Self-understanding. For many lifetimes you have been working with your karma that has now passed. There is a need for restitution, nor punishment or guilt. Let those go, and that you recognize your full potential, receiving a download of cosmic light and transforms your being. Divination, step off the karmic round and allow the karma to grace to manifest. Open yourself to receive enlightenment. Recognize this is a new beginning and fresh energy. If you are experiencing traumatic times and soul challenges, relax, we had that rest, wait for resolution. Do not push against the river, go with the flow. Healing insight, karma is created in each moment by every thought and deed. Uplifting thoughts and positive actions ensure your future well-being. Frequency, exceptionally high. Chakra, highest crown. Timing is Pisces, and soul path, embodying enlightenment on earth. So that's interesting how that goes. It's got the transformation and the clearing of the old energies and ancestral lineage or whatever. So that's that one. Now we are going to get a chakra card. See, so you might, I don't know if these are easy to find, but you know, something in that aspect might help you, or just, you know, do some clearing with them, something. Let's see what the chakra. What's the chakra card for Virgo, please? What chakras does Virgo work with? Okay. So we have the sacral chakra. Journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. Yes, don't keep shooting for that perfection. Just go with the flow. Accept who you truly are. Heal. And it says red avertrine. So you might want to get some red avertrine. So those are the 3 crystals right there. Red avertrine. You know what? I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more of that. I don't know why. Spirit wants me to get another chakra card for you. And now we have all the chakras. So you might want to do some, definitely, it's chakra balances, all of them. So you mainly have this sacral chakra that you might want to work on, but you also have the chakra balance, which is harmony. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So these are some more crystals. So besides this purple-rite, nirvana quartz, and the red avertrine, it has green, jasper, turquoise, or labradorite. So you might want to get any of those stones to help you. And this, like I said, it says harmony makes the song of life a little sweeter. All right, so we're going down to a few tarot cards. We're going to see what tarot comes up. See if there's any advice or anything else that Spirit wants to bring out for Virgo 2021. Oops, that's too many. So far we have the 7 of Wands right there. Oops. 9 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords. Okay. So the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is all about competition, challenges, you know? But it also can be about perseverance. So to keep persevering through all those and not be all up in your headspace, because 9 of Swords is all about anxiety and worry, but of course it's in your headspace, right? So the more you get in your head, the more you overthink, the more you start thinking all the bad things that can happen, how you're not good enough, taking things personally, over dramatizing. And this is saying, you know, just to rest, to relax. And I think you did get a rest card somewhere in there, I forget where. Rest, relax, contemplate, meditate, and clear up that energy and start having this higher vibration, feeling better about yourself, etc. So that's what Spirit wants you to do, because you're all up in your headspace thinking about these challenges and conflicts and how I'm not good enough, or I would have to be perfect, or whatever it is. So that's your message, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe or like if you have not already. I really appreciate it, because we're on this journey together for support and to try to get to that higher or best version of ourselves, which is like a non-ending thing, but we can level up, right? So much love to you. Peace. Take care. Bye.